Hello, YouTube links. Oops, shoot. I'm recording this right now, literally, as I hop off the toilet. But what's up, YouTube? It's been my brother pointed out. It's been about 3 weeks since I posted a video, which I saw as well. So it's like, let me go ahead and remind you. And remind you, I'm alive. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but yeah. Sorry. I'm about to go for a little walk right now. And I'm just going to, I think I traumatized Kilo. I brought him outside, like actually outside. While I was holding him. And like, he just was not having it. His tail was bushing up and stuff like that. And he was trying to go. I want to sit down here. Oh, can't let y'all see my neighborhood because niggas is nosy. But yeah, I wanted to make a video about something. Is that a snake? That cannot be a snake. And you walk towards it like it's not a snake. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video about something. What did I want to make a video about? I'm gonna edit this out because like I don't even. Oh yeah, okay, I'm back. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a video about. I just a week ago I deleted like my social media for like the first time. Actually deleted the apps and not just like, I logged out. Well, I deactivated my Twitter. Instagram, it was just too many accounts, so I just deleted the app. But I deleted my social media about a week ago just because like I was just feeling overwhelmed with people. And I took a people break. So it's interesting. I really have basically just disassociated and disconnected from my social world. Outside of work, obviously, you gotta talk to people at work. Aside from people at work, like, I just had to socially disconnect because, like, I don't know. It's like my relationships with people are changing as I'm changing as a person. And, like, yeah, I'm just beginning to realize that, like, I'm not attracting what I want in terms of just, like, connections anymore. I feel like I still have, it's like you obviously have connections and stuff now, but it's like the connections aren't like, well, what they were built on, it's like, what they were built on, it's not like, the foundation's just not there anymore. I'm gonna go for a walk. That's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna do this. So, yeah. Basically just, I deleted my social media just because I needed a break just from people. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My phone has been like on Do Not Disturb for like a week and a half, about a week and a half. And like, it's just brought me so much solitude because like, it's just made me realize that like, shallow as it might seem, it's like you can talk to whoever you want, whenever you want. If you don't feel like speaking to anybody, you just want to hermit, isolate, you have every like right to do that. Your birthright is that you can do anything you want to do with your life. You want to kill somebody, you want to murder somebody, you want to steal or beat somebody up, you can do that. But there is something that comes out of that. So, or I mean, you can help people or whatever, and do the same thing. However, everything you do has a reaction to it. And like, for the longest, I just was always afraid. Well, my thing is, normally I just, when I get overwhelmed with people, I just stop talking to them. Or like, if it's somebody that I really just don't really talk to or like that no more, I usually block them or find a way that they can't contact me anymore. But I just found myself today, well, not even today, but just like with this process, just being like, let me just reach out to everybody that's in my circle now, or just let me reach out to some people and just be like, hey bro, like I'm taking a break. I just need some time to myself. Like, I really am just not there. So like, hopefully people respect that. And it's interesting because for like the first time in my life, not even for the first time, but one of the few times in my life, this is one of the few times, and I guess I said first because it's probably been forever since I used to do this. I think I used to do this in high school where I used to just isolate myself. So I just took some time I'm taking time right now because I'm still in that time as of the recording of this video. And I just decided like I'm going to take however long I feel like taking, not however I feel like I need to take, because I don't know how long I need to do anything or want to do anything. I'm just going with the flow with this. And I'm just trying to figure out just what I even want out of life anymore. Because like I said, I feel like I'm changing. And as I'm changing, I'm starting to see like the things that I want to do are changing, and the things that I'm trying to do to reach that, it's not being changed. Well, that's not changing, but the ideas are changing, but the way to go about it, I'm realizing I'm not changing. Even people, it's like outgrowing people, or just realizing like, oh, like people aren't who you thought they are until you pull back and shit like that, or stuff like that. I'm sorry. And it's just interesting, because like I said, I don't feel bad about it at all. Like that's one of my biggest things, just really ever since like it's funny, like ever since like me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, I think I kind of just been like trying to find the answers to life. And it's just interesting, so I feel like that kind of just forced me to just be like, oh, like you have to look at life from an individual perspective. Now you gotta stop doing this we or like, oh, like let me consider this person, because now you literally have no one to consider but yourself. And it's honestly interesting, because it's like, yeah, like that was a wake-up call I needed, was just doing stuff for myself, for my own mental health. So I'd be driving myself freaking insane, worrying about, and always trying to, I told my brother this when we talked on the phone last night too. So I always feel like I'm doing for others, and I'm always making sure I look good in other people's image, and that like, oh, people don't hate me for things I do. But it's like, do people stop and think about things that they do to you? No. And they're not even aware of what you're aware of. And it's just funny. It's just funny, man. Like, I don't know if I'll make a video on that, but like, I don't know, it's funny just when you sit back and analyze people in your life. It's just interesting. Like I think I've done that at some point with just about everybody in my life in the last 3 months. Is I've had a day where I just do a deep dive and just try to figure out like just our relationship and things that are good and bad about it, and just all that stuff is kind of funny. But yeah, I feel like, well, I say that to say come full circle. I just feel like I'm in a space right now to where I'm unapologetically doing for me, and it feels great, because like I haven't made a decision yet in the past couple months that I've regretted, just because it's like, hey, stop biting my nails. I said, stop biting your nails. My nails are starting to grow back. Well, I started biting that one, but y'all can't really see, but like I have a huge problem with growing fingernails, so the fact that like they're even this long right now is great. I usually bite them out of stress, but you know what I'm saying, it's cool that they're growing back. That's a sign that like I'm not as stressed the longer my fingernails get. So, but yeah, like I said, just unapologetically being me. It just feels great to just do whatever you want, and I'm not harming anybody in the process. At least I'm not intentionally harming people. If people are harmed by me choosing myself, or if you're harmed just by whatever, it's like, it's a harm that like it's like I can't do anything about it, because I'm being my authentic self. But yeah, I don't know, that's just funny. I just wanted to like, let's talk about that for a second. Just staying true to yourself and giving yourself that, because you owe yourself that at the end of the day. Because if people just wanted to remove themselves from your life, then you wouldn't have no choice but to be alone. So I just think about it like, well, if I could do it in that situation, I could do it in this situation while people are actively in my life either. And you know, as long as you have people around you that understand and that respect you and just care for your mental health at the end of the day, just gotta remember that there's just nothing wrong with that. Like I said, you always gotta remember, you came to this earth, you chose to incarnate here, you gave yourself your life path, you signed your soul contract, just you did everything. So like, you shouldn't feel bad because, oh, like I can start to feel like my mental health isn't there. So like mental health is such like a buzzword too, it's funny, but my mental isn't there. So like, I just need some time, and I feel like I'm doing that now. So I did this back in May, but like I still was trying to just like tend to just everything around me and just figure out what stuff was. But now that my life has essentially figured itself out, it's like, all right, cool. Like I am confident and comfortable making this decision. So yeah, your mental matters at the end of the day. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I gotta say. Just like I said, short video. Y'all know I keep my videos very Look at the outside, done tricked y'all and think I got facial hair. I still don't really have much. But yeah, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Also, happy early birthday to the bros, my twin brothers, younger brothers. They're turning 22 tomorrow, 22. Them boys are special. And my uncle's birthday is also tomorrow too, so just interesting. Happy birthday to all of them. I wonder if he's in his 40s yet. It might be. But yeah, just happy birthday to just everybody out there, special people. And yeah, so, sorry, I'm just reading my notifications. But yeah, till next time. Oh, also, real quick, just before, I'm gonna insert this just at the end of the video. If you're having issues with like people at work, like friends, family, like relationships, like romantic relationships, or just anybody, something that like I do, or something that I just started incorporating, was pulling back from the situation and seeing like your role in things, or like what you did, to contribute to the situation. Because a lot of times when people have problems with people, it's usually because you did something or something happened. And just because you did something don't mean you did something good or did something bad. It's just you did something. And I was thinking that because, like, an example, like romantic relationships, it's like somebody could break up with you because it's like, oh, you don't do this for me, or you don't, and you didn't do this. And it's like, you can take that and be like, oh, I'm a bad person because I don't do this and this for this person. It's just like, no, maybe that person's just asking for too much. Or maybe what that person's asking for, you just can't provide them with that. And like, that'll make you a bad person. That just means that said person needs to go out and find what they want, since it's not you. Or like even something at work, like I'd be struggling with this at work when like going fast on tasks. I'm like transferred to like a new location where I work at. Like I transferred to one that's close to my house. And like they have an issue right now with me with just speed with things. And I literally told them the first day, I was just like, if y'all have an issue with me cooking, like y'all have people here that were here before me that know how to cook. Like just get them to do it. Like if you have an issue with my speed, then like maybe I'm not the one doing this, because I will leave if I have to. And I told them that straight up, like dead ass. Like I was just like, yeah, I'll walk out the door. Like if it's any disrespect or stuff like that, like I don't have time. It's not that serious. So I just want to say that real quick too. Like when I, again, just in terms of like feeling like, oh, I need to withdraw from people because stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, like I've taken time out to evaluate like how I am in romantic relationships, what I really need and want and offer. I've taken the time at work to how can I do this, or like, is it even worth it? Or even friendships. It's like, am I putting in enough effort to like whatever, or how are we doing this? So, or family too. So all that stuff. It's like, I really just have been doing that. So I just wanted to throw that at the end of the video too. Like, always when there's an issue, don't immediately write it off or dismiss it. See what your role in the issue is, because you could find out that like somebody could be on some BS, and it's just like, no, I know now I don't need to be your friend anymore. Or, oh, okay, like we need to break up. Or it's just like, dang, like I need to stop talking to you as much, or I need to find a new job. Like always find your role first before you even start looking at other people. Because if you look at other people, what you're gonna do, I don't know, Kilo just saw something. What you're gonna do is formulate that opinion based off of what they did, or whatever reason, like whatever their issue is, you're gonna formulate whatever it is off of that, instead of being like, okay, like I did this, now let me see what they did. Or if you are just mature enough to look at both sides in either order, then do that as well. But I just want to say that too. Again, that's all love and light. Happy birthday to the twins, Uncle Maurice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, whatever. Have a great day.